Hey Russ crew, and for all of those who are new here, I'm Efferus, also known as Russ, and today I'll be showing you the long run strategy I use to survive all the way to 2000 days and 99 nights in the forest. Now, you can run this solo or with a team. For this tutorial, I went solo so everything's easier to demonstrate, but honestly, the best experience is with a good squad. If your friends don't know the strats yet, go ahead and send them this video so you're all on the same page. From the minute you spawn in, here's what you're going to need to do. Collect wood and drop it by the fire, put some in the crafting bench right away. Grab any kind of food, so like carrots, near camp. Don't sprint unless you absolutely have to, or you'll burn through your hunger too fast. Gather saplings from trees and stack them into one spot. This basically becomes an infinite wood source right next to your camp for later on. Once you've got the fire lit, you'll spend your daytime collecting scrap and other resources. On the very first night, you're safe from the deer, but after that, stick to exploring during the day and keep nights focused on your base. When it comes to upgrades and getting things from the crafting table, here are the main ones that you're going to want to get. Map, crafting bench upgrade, sundial, farm plots, lightning rod, crockpot, and oil drill. Those are basically the only ones you're going to need for a long run. Obviously, the more time you spend, you may decide that you want to spend it on other things. Those are the main ones. A teleporter may also be good. Don't make the mistake of making a boost pad right on. You can use it later, but honestly, for the very first beginning, you really don't need it. To defend your base, you're going to want two things: log walls and shelves. With shelves, they act like doors, enemies can't pass through them. Walls are just what they sound like, they'll block cultists from getting into your camp. And please, don't build a million wood storages, it wastes space and resources. Now let's talk about the first step after you've gotten yourself settled and you're starting your fire. The first thing I do is usually make a log wall, a farm plot, a crock pot, and one wood storage. You'll see it in the video. This is exactly what I do, and the reason why is because, trust me, later on, you are going to see just how amazing this is, and it's also very, very neat and efficient. When it comes to farming pelts, like for the pelt trader, the safest way to do this is to either climb on sheds, any kind of structure, or icicles in the snow biome. Enemies can't reach you up there, so you can pick them all safely. Pelts are crucial for gear later on, so stock up whenever you get a chance. This can include for bandages with wool pelts, polar bear pelts for the hat in the snow area, or even arctic fox pelts for the snow area. If you end up going on the icicles, you have a much bigger chance of being able to get a bear hat from the bear pelts that you'll get. Now personally, I really recommend having the alien class, but if you don't have the alien class, then make sure you have plenty of ammo with a rifle and a revolver. Another thing that you're going to want to do during the daytime is finding the anvil. Now when you find the anvil, you're going to go up the vines and you're going to pick off the cultists from there. Once you do that, make sure to get the chest from up top, do the anvil, and get a hammer as fast as you can. Now, it may not seem like it, but this is going to be very crucial for you when you want to work on your base. If you want to extend it, or if you want to change anything, and especially if you're on PC and you're going to do a run where you auto feed, which basically means that you're away from your keyboard, but your game keeps playing and keeps feeding you even while you're gone. Now, with the anvil, you can also craft bandages. It is vital that whether you're in solo or multiplayer, you grab bandages and medkits. They can actually heal your health even if you're not in multiplayer, but if you are in multiplayer, they double as revives for your teammate. Like I said earlier about farming, you're going to want to spend a lot of your wood logs on the farming. Now, something I forgot earlier is the biofuel processor, which I did not mention in the upgrade order. You're going to want the biofuel processor when you have those farm plots, because when you're not making stew, those carrots can actually level you up all the way to 6. It's kind of crazy, but the more farm plots you have in the beginning, the better you're going to be off. When it comes to farming, I recommend using the square farm plot method. Basically, line up your farm plots in neat squares to maximize and keep your camp clean. Regarding rescuing the kids in the game, you can actually wait. Take out the enemies from a distance. Don't rush to grab the kids. Bringing them back too quickly speeds up the day cycle and makes cultist raids harder with stronger weapons. For long runs, patience is survival. And if you ever get stuck outside at night, climb something tall, like the tree houses. Anything that keeps enemies from reaching you until morning. Sheds also work, but you can be overpowered with those. If you are playing multiplayer, more than likely you'd have different classes for everyone. So maybe somebody's the hunter-gatherer, another person is the medic, another person makes just the stew and farming. When I did my 2000-day survival, we all had a role, and we would all do our role. If you're playing multiplayer with these friends, make sure you guys communicate properly who's gonna do what. Is somebody gonna stay back behind at base, make sure the fire doesn't go out? Is somebody gonna get scraps? Make sure to rotate as well, because you're all gonna want to have good weapons, and you're also gonna want to have good materials, like the strong axe and the giant sack. Those are very important for later, but they're not necessary if you're solo. However, you're probably going to want them. Don't forget about armor. Armor is also very important. As you can see here, once you've made a solid base, you're pretty much set. And as long as you are patient and you use things properly, it won't be a problem. Sometimes I'll use furniture from the furniture trader, like the trellis, to block off areas that they like to get in through. That will significantly stop them from getting through to your base, and it should be good. Now, it may not look like it, but I spent 2 hours on this, and it can be long. However, when you get to this point, you can finally go rescue the kids without worrying about the enemies, and then you basically just wait it out. And that's the core strategy I used to reach 2,000 days and 99 nights in the forest. Remember, it's less about fighting everything and more about patience, preparation, and keeping your camp organized. If this helped you out, let me know in the comments. And if you'd like me to break down advanced strategies like class builds or base layouts, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there. I'd also like to give a very big thank you for the people that were with me and have been with me for my 99 night, including Skittles, Efi, Bot, Sealight, Ode, also known as Doots, Jody, my wife, Bach, and my cousin. And of course, my niece, who would like to go by Forest. I dedicate this video to you. As always, I'll see you guys around. Ciao.